I'm Beth from Good Yarns Storytelling, and oh, yep, this is Panda. Yep, hi Panda. We're here to introduce some little videos that are all about how to make your own stories. This is all for the Super Duper Story Generators project. Now, these are all fun little story activities that, it might be started off with something that you find around the house. It could go in any direction you want. The bigger and crazier the ideas, the better. It really is totally up to you. So, whether you're inspired by, I don't know, a ball of wool that you find lying around, or maybe you want to create something about a giant spotty, possibly dragon's egg, it's up to you. You could do this maybe with friends, with your family, maybe it's the sort of thing you can do at school, but it's fun little activities and hopefully it'll get your ideas going, and I'm sure that you guys will create stories that are amazing. This project is called Super Duper Story Generators. It's part of the Imagine series for the Scottish International Storytelling Festival, and the videos are being put out this week in honour of Book Week, and it's in partnership with 5 libraries. So I don't think it matters if you're a big person, a small person, even a panda in a bobble hat. Anyone can be great at making up stories. We're looking for a new story. Sometimes it's pretty hard to find ideas for a new story, but I don't think that sailing the 7 seas is necessarily going to work. What do you reckon? Yeah, not sure. What about you? You're going to help me to see what we can find out and about around here that could maybe give us an idea for a story. Cool, that sounds good. Okay, so Panda, you're off. You gonna stay here, Pink Dog? Okay. Do you know, I don't think this is a telescope, because it's like, doesn't, I mean, no offense, it just doesn't. Okay. Just you fetch. So now we're heading out to see if we can find some good stories out there. Okay, so we are back. I think we've managed to find a few things that we can use to make a story. Yeah, definitely. I mean, no offense, but you weren't much use, so just it's okay. You can listen. So will we show you what? I mean, we both found this. I would say I found maybe slightly more of it. Okay, I'll show the things. Okay, yeah. So we have really ordinary things that you can find out and about, like a stick, but quite a weird shape, a shell, a stone, a conker, a pine cone, and a feather. So we've been having a bit of a think about what other things those could be if we were going to have them in a story, just to make it a bit more exciting. So, the stick could maybe be something like a lizard or a dragon. It could be a snake. It could be even handlebars for a bike. What about if the pine cone is like, it could be a little tree? It could be a hedgehog. Maybe it could be one of those like cool deep water fish that's like all spiky and stuff. Now the stone could be maybe like an egg or something, or like a loaf of bread maybe, or even a tooth, but like a giant's tooth. Maybe the shell could even be the ear that belongs to a giant. I don't think I'll keep that like that, but yeah, it could be a giant's ear, or a plate, or a pancake, or a slug, or anything. I've got the conker. Maybe the conker could be like a tiny coconut, or a giant chocolate chip. Maybe it could be like an eyeball. That would freak me out personally. Or poo, like rabbit poo, giant rabbit poo. I mean, to be honest, any sort of poo, really, you know. And we've got the feather. Now the feather, maybe like a tree in the breeze. I mean, it's got stripes that are a bit like a zebra or something, so that's pretty cool. It looks a bit like a leaf maybe as well. All sorts of things. It could be like a fashion accessory, maybe like. I'm not putting that in not even in my hair. Okay, so what you could do is gather all your stuff together that you found, like we have here, and then maybe play about with it and lay it out, and it can be like a storyline. Remember, any ideas that you come up with, the crazier, the better. That's what we say, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe we could have a story where we have a spiky fish. Maybe the spiky fish has always wanted to learn how to ride a bike. Maybe the spiky fish finds this, like a big tooth, and maybe that leads him to meet zebra. Maybe the zebra can somehow help with the whole learning to ride a bike, maybe. Perhaps a coconut is involved, maybe a magic one. And how about at the end they all go for pancakes? I think that could be pretty good, yeah. Now, I reckon you can come up with something that is just as good as that. And you don't need to even go on a voyage to find the ideas for it. And I just want to say a little thank you to the kids from Bell Yeoman Primary School in Dunfermline who gave us some of the ideas for this story.